I love this. We are celebrating Women's Small Business Month by mixing things up a little bit this morning. Today we are shaking things up with homemade mixers, from Bloody Marys and Old Fashions to margaritas and more. Christina Tim is the vice president of Miss Mary's Mix. She has very unique products. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
This is such a fun way for us to celebrate Women's Small Business Month. I love this. And your mixers, you're in Port Washington, right?
We moved to Port Washington about 3 years ago to really focus on the business and develop the brand nationally.
So cool. It looks fantastic, your setup there. So tell us how Miss Mary's got started.
Yeah, so my husband and I always love to cook together and create our own recipes and our own meals. And we've always been really entrepreneurial as well. So my family owns some golf courses back on the other side of the state, and my husband was managing the golf courses and was behind the bar one day and came up with the Bloody Marys.
So it all started with the Bloody Mix, is that right? Did you kind of have a secret formula that you put together?
Yeah. Yep.
So fun. And then you branched out to other cocktails, right?
Yes, yep. We have the Bloody Marys, so we have the original mix, which is mild. We have the bold and spicy Bloody Mary, which is a lot spicier. And then we have the thick and savory Bloody Mary, which is right in the middle. And then most recently, we've come up with a fresh and light margarita mix. And our margarita mix only has 5 grams of sugar, and most margarita mixes have between 25 and 30 grams of sugar per serving. And then we have the new Paloma mix, the fresh and light Paloma. And our newest mix is the Wisconsin Tavern Style Old Fashioned.
Ooh, I like that bottle too. It's got a very different look being so dark like that. It's fantastic. I like that you mentioned the mix and the amount of sugar, especially in margaritas, because I think people know that tequila is a very pure form of distilled spirits, but people shy away from margaritas because of all the sugar.
Absolutely.
And Miss Mary's is better for you. So what makes it different?
Yeah, so we're a better for you brand without being overpriced. You can find us on the shelf from anywhere from about $5.99 to $6.99. And we are gluten-free, no high fructose corn syrups. We use natural and organic ingredients, and we don't have any major allergens. And then, as you said before, we love that our mixes are light in both calories and sugar content.
I like that too, and especially, you mentioned cooking at home with your husband. People are home so much more, and I think interested in making craft cocktails and maybe coming up with new inspirations for different drinks. So I think this is such a fun thing for us to take a look at, especially as we approach the holidays. One of the other things that you mentioned, I was hoping you'd talk a little bit more about it, is the Paloma. What is that, and how do you make it?
So most people don't know, but the Paloma is the most popular cocktail in Mexico, and it's becoming really popular in the United States as well. It's a grapefruit-based drink, and ours is made with natural and organic ingredients, and it actually only has 2 grams of sugar in it. So traditionally what you would do is mix the Paloma again with tequila and maybe a splash of club soda, but I have a favorite way of twisting it up and making it a little bit more fun, especially for the morning. So what I love to do is called a Paloma mimosa. So I thought I would make that really quick for you guys.
I would love that.
So what we do is we
started
started with some champagne, and then I'm just going to top it off with the Paloma. And you just splash it in the top, and it's a really great way. It's an alternative to a normal mimosa because it has only 2 grams of sugar.
That is fantastic.
And it's really fresh.
It's fresh and it's so beautiful. I think about serving that at a brunch, for example, or if you're toasting a special occasion, that looks like the perfect drink.
It is. It's so refreshing. It's definitely my favorite way to use the Paloma.
So for people who are wondering how to use the mixers, do they have alcohol in them?
No, they don't. It is, it's non-alcoholic, so you have to add the alcohol to it.
So it'd be a fun way to have a virgin cocktail then too, if you want to go NA, because a lot of people are into doing that too. If you want to mix something up for relatives or friends who want to avoid the alcohol, you can still have Miss Mary's and make a great cocktail without the alcohol.
Absolutely. I have a friend who actually drinks this every morning for breakfast.
That's fantastic. Okay, so people are watching and they're saying, oh, I got to get my hands on that mix for old fashions or the Paloma that you just mentioned or the Bloodies and all the margaritas. How can people find you on the shelf?
Yeah, so we are in many retailers, a lot of your local liquor stores, plus we're in Target, Meijer, Walmart, Woodman's, Total Wine, select Piggly Wigglies, and of course if it's not on the shelf at your favorite retailer, you can always ask and I'm sure they will be happy to bring it in for you.
That is so neat. I'm just about to mention a special offer that you have for our viewers, so I appreciate it so much. It was great to meet you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So here you go. If you go to MissMarysMix.com and use the coupon code Morning Blend, you will receive 20% off your order. You can also find Miss Mary's Mix at the following retail locations that Christina just mentioned: Total Wine, Sendik's, Target, Walmart, and Woodman's.